I'm State Representative Barbara Bailey from the beautiful 10th Legislative District. Thank you for joining me from our House of Representatives here in Olympia. With the winter storm behind us, state lawmakers are back at work in our citizen legislature. But unfortunately, a controversial social issue and other legislation that has nothing to do with our economy and budget have taken center stage this week. For example, there is a bill being considered that would create a new state bank. You may have heard about this issue. It was front page news in the Seattle Times on January 17th. I was quoted in that article along with the bill's sponsor and the Speaker of the House. Creating a new state bank is a bad idea for several reasons. First and foremost, our state is facing a $1.5 billion budget shortfall due to irresponsible budgeting practices. A state bank would require tremendous amounts of upfront costs and create yet another bureaucracy in Olympia. At the same time, our governor is proposing to cut education and programs for our most vulnerable by hundreds of millions of dollars this year. Second, and only one other state in our nation has a state bank. It's a concept that offers more questions than answers, which is why so many other states have avoided it. Third, the private sector competition is good for our economy. A state bank, which may end up playing by different rules, would not help consumers and could actually distort our financial markets. And finally, our Democratic state treasurer is also against a new state bank, so it has bipartisan opposition. As the top-ranking Republican on the House Business and Financial Services Committee, I will be watching this bill and others very closely. Concepts such as a new state bank divert attention away from the serious problems we are facing here in our state today, our economy and our state budget. In my last update, I talked about our state budget and how we must reset, reform, and reshape state government. I also emphasized how we must prioritize education, public safety, and programs for our most vulnerable in our state budget. I also discussed how the legislature must avoid new tax increases on families and businesses and how this would really hurt our economy. While do no harm should be the mantra for all state lawmakers, we must also move forward with solutions that will improve our business climate, create jobs, and strengthen our economy. For example, I support bills that would streamline our permitting processes, incentivize startup businesses, reduce rules and regulations, and measures that would lower costs in our workers' compensation system. In the governor's State of the State address, she blamed Wall Street for our state's economic problems. This blame game is not useful. The simple truth is this: Wall Street has nothing to do with our state permitting processes, rules and regulations, and tax structure. We need to look inward as a state to find ways to improve our business climate, not cast blame on things outside of our immediate control. We can and must do better as a state. Unfortunately, this is all the time I have right now. I would like to remind you, you can contact me if I can ever be of assistance. And if you'd like to receive my newsletter, my information is below. Thank you for your time today, and I'm State Representative Barbara Bailey. Go out and make it a great day.